organizations from Malta. We are run by students basically on a volunteer basis, and we are university students. So we have a lot of different students with a lot of different backgrounds. Myself, I'm a mental health background, but I'm writing applications, and hopefully I'll go into more project management kind of stuff. What you said about the gap, there's a formal and a non-formal way. I think the non-formal is a point that the EU wants to get out there, because having a non-formal education makes you get to the formal education if you didn't have it. Some people are capable of getting a formal education, others are need startup, and that startup needs them to be where they are, and that's why you have so many talented people and motivated people to work in these kind of sectors. So that's what we aim to do. In Malta, we're quite developed. However, we have some people that need this non-formal education in order to, and they're very good and talented, but they don't have the formal education. So this is what we try to do in order to get people who are not normally successful to be successful and be in companies such as this. So that's what we do in Malta.
Any expectations towards companies like CSC?
I think what you're doing is great. That's great said that we're doing the Erasmus and that they are directing more with companies. Maybe you can find some organizations.
I'm Rory Criswell. I'm from Tallinn, Estonia. I work as an ICT manager in Tallinn Art School, and also I'm a co-founder of Battle IT Group OÜ, that's an Estonian startup company. We brought the electric cars to Tallinn, and we have a rental service with 120 cars right now, and now we're working with a taxi company, and we're planning to come to Latvian and Lithuanian market as well in the time when we gonna have a reasonable charging network in here around. The group members have been involved in different projects regarding new media and using different capabilities in Russia, in other nations. This summer I was in Crimea, for example, dealing with the media and the issues over there. And we were in other parts of Russia dealing with the media problems and things over there. So we did do some social engineering and photos and media management and develop some tools regarding that.
Yeah.
I think this is information which should be more open, it's something I've never heard of. I haven't been aware of in Denmark or other European countries where it would be. There's a lot of young people. I think the issues you have where you can't find young talents. We have the opposite issue in other countries where there's too much talent, or there's too many educated people, or a lot of people who want to do this but they have no idea where to go. And I think this is a part of where we're trying to make the connection. How is it where we can make this information more relevant? We don't even know, are you the only company who has this, or are there other companies in Denmark who, or in Lithuania who provide these sort of programs? I don't know if your program is more directed towards the people in Lithuania, or is generally anyone, or would you like people from other countries?
Anyone wants to live in Lithuania?
Yeah, Lithuania. I think there's a lot of people who want to live in Lithuania because the costs are low.
At least for a short time.
Yeah, we're not even short time. I think for a lot of people, it's not important what their wage is, but it's their living quality.
It's one of the things, I mean, where you can start a career, especially in computer sciences. Start looking to the emerging markets like Lithuania or Poland or other countries. I mean, they're looking for talents, and they have programs like we do. I mean, talent management programs. So it could be a good starting point for you to develop your knowledge, to develop your skills, and etc. And you will get an opportunity to start with the computer science, with cybersecurity, for instance.
But I think also the thing is, some people, there's a lot of youth who like Jeffrey was talking about, where his background wasn't within IT. There's a lot of people, youth, who maybe don't have a background, or haven't decided to have this background, but when they made aware of it within computer sciences, there's a lot more of these programs than there are within the pharmaceutical or medical field, and they would choose to come to this side. So there has to be some sort of connection, or maybe there is some platform where there's information about this. A lot of people won't go onto your website to know about this, or I don't even know if there is on your website, but there might be another platform where people would like to have more information.
I think
I just reminded myself that on one of the slides you had you have written that you are certified under ISO 27000, something like that.
Correct.
And GIS2, and you know, I study environmental technology, and my focus area is social corporate responsibility and GIS. So I was thinking, I'm young too, so I was thinking if I send my application to you guys, where would I find myself working for this company?
Are you on LinkedIn, for instance?
Yeah, right, I'm looking for my internship.
How many of you guys in here are on LinkedIn? Okay, that's good. Because it's...
This is happening.
I know, more of you should be on LinkedIn. The reason I say that is because a lot of recruiters and a lot of people who are looking for talent are scouring LinkedIn. So if you're a young person and you don't have the formal way to get your name out there, which is going to somebody who you know works for a corporation and them recommending you, get a LinkedIn profile. Just do that right away. Add me. You have my name now, you can add me as a connection. Who knows who you may meet, right? Because I have a pretty big network, so I've had a long career, and you never know who you may run into, right? But in your case, I mean, this is how it kind of starts, right? We didn't know about you guys didn't know about us, and this is how it starts. So now if you send me your application, your CV, I can help you with that. I'll put you in touch with somebody in the Office for Social and Ethical Responsibility, and we see what happens from there.
The presentation is too corporate, too 90s style. And this doesn't suit in 2015. Like you see Dropbox or Google and how they recruit. Yeah, it's like when I see your presentation, you're telling everything, but it looks like the person who's making it, he doesn't understand young people, because young people want simplicity. Young people want cartoons. Young people want some sort of like motivation tools, like which psychologically looks not like it's like a corporate jungle. It's something more motivating. I can find myself. I can do something. So for me, it's like I suggest a better presentation. Because it's a great program, because you are not asking for formal education. You are saying that we understand that you know something and we'll give you a job or something because you have like that talent, you have that learning skill. New companies coming out of Silicon Valley, their presentation is 2-minute YouTube video where a cartoon goes and it explains like what they do in the company. And those are the best because it's like a very new way to like understand, and you can then put it in a Facebook group like Erasmus and you connect to young people who are actually looking for like some talent. It gives motivation, because this is like really good program, but it's too much information in the slide.
So it's always good, again, for us to be able to talk to you and to be able to get an idea of what is a type of proposal we could discuss on how we can do something in the future. Because we're all very interested in having jobs.
I have a question. For one of your projects, could you do a video for CSC?
We are doing a video right now for CSC.
There's no animation in it, so I'm not sure we're going to reach the audience we want to reach, but I'm just asking in general, could you do something like that?
We want to make video and we want to give it to you for free, and we want you to look at it and criticize it and throw it back to us, and we're going to do it again, and then you're going to look at it, and then just like this program, we threw it to you, we said, we want to come see you. Well, we don't know. We're going to be outside your building. You might want to let us in.
Social responsibility in next decade or something, it should be about connecting this new generation with the old one, because I think the skills necessary are with a lot of young people, but they got it by making music in their computer, and they are like pretty good in programming because of that. So how do we bridge that? It's like it will be very important sector, especially in European Union.
Can we make a study tour, study camp, a week of learning this stuff?
Yes.